Purple, the final frontier. My hair has been all sorts of colors. I started with green and then went more of like the turquoisey to blue. Every shade in between blue and green I've done. I've done various shades of pink. I've done red. I've done orange. Yellow, I kind of have done because blonde. I've done light brown, dark brown, black. It was supposed to be dark brown, but it looked black. But I've never really done purple. The closest I've gotten was magenta. And I think one of my blue dyes did fade a little bit purplish, but yeah, look, we have it now. It's a very dark purple because I didn't want to do the bleach and then a pastel color. So it's very dark purple. And this is what it looks like without my usual color correction on my videos because I like to boost the reds to make everything look warmer. So this is what it looks like with my adjustment layer on. But this is what it looks like without that. Now this is a pinky purple. That was intentional. I feel like cool tone purples don't look good on me at all. Like if I'm ever wearing a shirt that color, I feel like it clashes a lot with the undertones in my skin. And even this, I'm not convinced, but I had to do it. And the purpliness is mostly at the top because my hair was orange at the bottom. And so what is purple? Purple is red and blue. And then blue cancels out orange, so we're left with red. So this is exactly how I thought it would go. So the ends of my hair are more reddish, and then the top is more purple. I was looking back at that clip, and it looked way pinker than how it's been looking to me. Here I am in the bathroom lighting. This is like daylight white bulb. It is more purpley. But honestly, if it looks a little more pink in my videos, I prefer that because that was kind of the goal, was a subtle return to pink, but without having to bleach it first to get to a pastel color. It is a touch darker than I thought it was going to be, but I'm curious to see how it fades. And reds are notoriously fade resistant, so I'm curious to see if this goes less purpley, more pink as it fades, because the bluish tones will fade, but not the reds. And the color was Top Chick Steel Violet Pink. That is a salon color that I just ordered online. Anyway, I was boiling water to make mac and cheese, and the water's probably boiling right now, so I need to get upstairs. I just realized I filled in my brows with my usual brown. I might need to pick a new color that matches the hair a bit better. Anyway, what we're gonna do is build the little side table dresser thing that I got for the dining room. Should I be painting the dining room before I start buying furniture for it? Yes, but whatever. Look at our beautiful dining room. Yesterday we put in bulbs. Oops, wrong switch. We put in bulbs for this light. Whee, finally. Because we bought some from Canadian Tire, but couldn't get enough. But then I ended up hating those lights because they were the kind where it gives a slight strobe light effect when you wave your hand and just move, and it gives me a headache in general. It hurts my eyes. Anyway, so I've been on a quest for different bulbs. I got some incandescents, but it was just too warm. And then I was looking at more bulbs. I found some 4,000 Kelvin ones. Found these on Amazon. They're not frosted bulbs. Frosted is nicer on the eyes, but it gives you exactly the color I want, and it doesn't do the thing. So the chandelier has been swapped out. He's just struggling over there. This one got swapped out with the new bulbs. And then we've got these pendant lights here. An electrician is coming tomorrow to mount those because they're going up here. So it's the single light. We need 3 separate things up there. So that's why we need an electrician. Yay! Okay, the parts are laid out. Some of it's over here. This is a little different in color than the photo, but I kind of like this. So the brown areas looked more yellow in the picture. I do wish the green parts were a little less bluish, but it's still gonna look great. I love the stained look, you know, or it's like a light paint wash, whatever they did. It looks nice, showing that wood texture, and I love this brown color. Oh, so good. We found the second moving blanket. We'll build over there. This is not cardboard. We need that. The house is looking even more beautiful. There's stuff everywhere. Got all of this and all of this. I don't like that the hardware is copper. This isn't even the same shade as this. What the heck? I might paint those. We've made it to this step, but now we're sleepy. Girl Guides came by, so bought some cookies. Just the one flavor, but I love mint chocolate, so I'm happy with that.
I don't know how to hold this.
Now with these bronzy ones, do I paint them or do I go with a different drawer pull? Because remember I bought these for my art room and then I didn't like them. Like they just didn't suit the furniture, but yeah, it looks good. I'll have to do new holes. These holes are further apart than what's there, but that was the plan originally when I bought those. I might wait till we have the whole thing built and then decide. But this suits the antique-y theme that I'm trying to go for in that room. Sort of, a little bit. Slightly antique cottage. And these ones are just skinny little cheapy things anyway. These kind of look better. Getting those back pieces on. Ooh, it's coming together. Oh, one of our nails missed. That was me, definitely. Because I did the center nail. Da-da-da. Let's pop that out. Okay, now I'm thinking these pieces we don't actually need. It's the exact same material as the bottoms of the drawers and the back of the whole unit. And there are different styles for this. There's a different one that's more of a dining room buffet, and then there's the hutch. So I wonder if these pieces are for the buffet version, which is what we don't have. I don't know. The hutch is really cute, but it wouldn't work because this is going underneath that cutout over there. A hutch thing would look real good here. I'm just nervous to narrow the walkway. So I was thinking some kind of like skinny decorative table. So yeah, look how much nicer this matches with the wood compared to that. Because she's done other than the handles. Because I just wanted to see it more done before putting the handles on. Yeah, I like that. Okay, the old ones are 9.75 centimeters apart, hole to hole. The new ones are 13 centimeters. That's a difference of 3.25, which means on each end, 1.625. So if I measure out 1.625, drill new holes, that should work. I went and got a flat ruler so I could measure easier, and my numbers are a little bit off, but you get the idea. Okay, despite the new measurements, the difference is still 3.25, so this measurement's correct. So I measured out with a little pencil. Okay, there's one, and it doesn't look too bad with the slightly different hinge color either. Oh my gosh, it's even better than the pictures. The handles are mostly level. It's kind of hard to keep the drill hole straight because the drill kind of pulls one way or the other. but I got there in the end. So here it is. I need to vacuum out the inside. We're just looking for the little skinny vacuum attachment. I can't find it. And I also adjusted these because they have a wide hole. You can have them more forward or back, and the magnet was too strong, so I pushed them back. We found it. Now it's all clean in here. And someone's on their way for a Facebook Marketplace purchase. So the original chairs we had at the island that came with the house, I'm finally selling those. She was supposed to come this morning and then she didn't show up. And then also this suitcase, someone was supposed to show up last night for that and then they didn't, but they're gonna come tonight, they say. Oh, Facebook Marketplace. But at least we're finally getting rid of some stuff. Now this was listed for over a week and did not sell even when I reduced the price. And now I'm thinking I might just hang on to it. The toiletry bag I don't really need per se, but the little carry-on is nice because I have a matching 3-piece luggage set, but the carry-on, I had to cut some of the fabric out from inside of it because when we first moved here, Midna peed in the suitcase. It's like exactly the size of a litter box when it's open. It's like the clamshell style where it's half and half on each side. Anyway, I think she was too scared to go to her litter box because it was a new place, and so she peed in the suitcase. Poor baby. And then that's the only duffel bag I own, so maybe I should keep it. But this suitcase is going, and then I had a bigger red one that I also had someone come get. And my DX Racer chair sold. There was a keyboard and mouse combo that I just gave away for free. Someone bought the cat tent, my big standing jewelry case. So we're moving some stuff. What we're gonna do now is move that thing over here. I want a corner china cabinet, but just for now we have to move that out of the way because the dresser's going here. All right, we ended up putting it diagonally in the corner, and that actually looks so good. Maybe we don't even need a corner unit there, unless I come across my dream antique wooden one, because the style of this doesn't really go with the room, but I mean, it doesn't look that bad. That lamp probably doesn't go with the vibes. I might relocate that closer to the living room, but... And now imagine the walls not this color. Imagine them this color, candle wick. Something to brighten it up and make it less gray. And I said this before, but I would love a round table in here. It would fit so nicely. Okay, I just threw together a little look here. Obviously, the color of the table stands out so much. Like, I do want a variety of wood textures, but this just doesn't go. That's too dark. But we're just making do with what we got for now. I plopped that plant into the basket. Put the little green thing up there. Okay. And then over here, this is what this looks like. Again, just kind of thrown together with some stuff I have. Like, I don't have much for plants to put in here that match, but that's what we got. I think a hanging plant would look great in there. The basket quite high, and then plant hanging down. Obviously need some curtains. Maybe switch out the curtain rod to be gold/brass. But if we ignore the table and just look at this, that's so stinking cute. I found these with some of my decor. I forgot I even had this. My jail keys. I don't know if this little thing really goes with the room with the red, but it's there for now. And obviously no picture in there. This is just thrown together, but gives you an idea. And obviously we need some wall art as well, but it's starting to look a little cozier. I feel Bay Goth. It's the next day, it's Monday, and it's already 4 p.m. I'm just starting to vlog now because the electrician was here and I didn't want him to hear me vlogging. But it was a great chance to get some work done. I got some editing done. I packed some orders and I was just prepping some washi files to order. I'm due to restock some washi, and you guys were requesting some other designs in the comments, and I was like, yeah, I should restock those, like male cat. Nobody said strawberry, but I'm bringing it back. We're gonna bring back some more video game. There was a request for dainty flowers and a request for Luna Moth. I figured why not also do a Luna pink version? So I was hand coloring it to be pink instead of green because it's the same art as the Luna Moth green, but recolored pink. It's not the original Luna pink file, which is flat digital color. Where is that? So yeah, Pink Luna is just flat digital, but the actual fully colored Lunamoth illustration in marker and pencil looks like that. So for the washi, I took this marker and pencil version and just changed it to pink. Now this is probably going to take a month to come in, so it's probably not going to be part of my next shop update. Maybe it'll come out with the coloring book. I don't know. Maybe this shop update will just get delayed a month and maybe it will drop together. I don't know. I don't know when the shop update's happening. I would like it to happen before the 1 month mark though, so you're not going to see these quite yet unless for some reason the manufacturer is really fast. But I'm going to zip together all the files for these and send this off to the manufacturer. And I've reached out to the manufacturer. I'll wait for them to get back to me. But let me show you the lights mounted upstairs. They look so good. Oh. So inserting a before shot, if I can find one, if I haven't deleted the clip. That's what they used to look like. And now the reveal. Dun, 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 dun. Wow. Wow, look at that. It's so cute. And turned on. Wow. So pretty. And the length is pretty much exactly what the old lights were. I measured everything out to make sure it was the right length. I cut down the chain last night in preparation, took every little piece of this out of its packaging because every little piece was in its own plastic baggie. And one of the gems was broken, so I had to replace it. Oh, she's gorge. She's gorge. And look at the little nub at the bottom. Oh, so cute. Another view with the lights off. Oh, yeah. I love it so much. And it matches all the other light fixtures. Whee! I mean, there are some that are not this style. We still have one up there. And if you come around the corner, there are more. Wait, where is it? Where? Oh, there. And of course, I gotta get to the bathroom one. It's the last in the old style that's left with the chrome mirror look and the little gems. And of course, the zebra's gotta go. I know it's cool, but it's gotta go. So I don't know if I'll end up replacing the other lights. For sure the bathroom one at some point. The others, I don't know. Maybe if I find something neat, simple. I don't think I'm gonna go with more of these. I feel like just having the 2 flush mounts is nice. Oh, I just love these so much. Oh, it's coming together. There's a lot more to do, but it's looking better than it was before. And here's the old light, all sad and taken apart. Now let's open a little something that came in the mail today. So one of you emailed me letting me know about this. And how dare you, because then I spent my money. But also thank you, because I'm very excited about this. Okay, I've never ordered from this place before. I had to use a reshipping service because they do ship to Canada, but only to Ontario. Like, what is that about? I don't understand. So I shipped it to my US reship address and then had it shipped to me. I'm calling this my birthday gift to myself. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's a Polly Pocket necklace. And yes, it opens up. Does it? And look, there's a Polly in there. She's so tiny. So the bottom is gold like that, and then the top has enamel. Adorable. And then there's the ring. A pink star. And yes, this one opens too. It says tiny and cute. Oh my goodness. Wait, not that finger. That finger's too fat. Oh yeah. Am I actually gonna wear these, or are they too precious? Are these display pieces? I don't know. But look, they're tiny baby Polly Pockets. And as a reminder, I've got my Polly Pocket shrine. So do I just put those in here? I could still take them out to wear them, but like also have them on display in here. Look at all my Polly Pockets. Look at them! Look at them! So naturally I had to get that jewelry. There is more jewelry too that I didn't get in that collection, but I just really wanted the ring and the necklace. A little close up there. And closed. I'm in love. Now, circling back to product restocks, I need to order a restock of this, but if I order just the sticker sheet, I don't have enough to order to make it a good price, because I ordered 500 of each, or was it more than that? No, I think maybe it was 500 of each, so 1,000 sheets total, but I don't think I could sell another 500 of that sticker sheet. I mean, maybe eventually. It's stationery collection, so I'm trying to err on the side of ordering more because it's such a good classic design to have long term. So maybe I could order 500, but then I'd be paying more because I'm only ordering 500 instead of 1,000. So I would love to come up with another sticker sheet to order alongside, whether it's new art, existing art, just something to order with it, and then that could launch with the washi tape and coloring book. And that would maybe be like a month after my next shop update, which is not ideal. I don't like them being that close together. I like them more like 3 months apart typically for my updates. If it's something smaller, I guess they could be a couple months apart, because ideally I would have more frequent shop updates throughout the year, more frequent smaller ones, just to get a continuous influx of orders, but the reality is that's just too much. But we might have back to back for the rest of the year, just because that's the way everything happened. The stuff just comes out when it comes out. Because the only big shop update I've had this year is stationery collection. But I did have some embroidery drop early in the year. And then we had the made to order stuff drop in the summer. Then I just had my sale. So I've at least had some stuff going out, some kind of smaller shop updates that together combined make a big one, I guess. It's a little different this year, but we're making it work. Now I might get started on supper a little early, just because why not? I don't want to start a new task just for like half an hour. And also, I'm hungry. I only had some toast today, so I could eat. Alright, supper was delicious. The chicken was not burnt, by the way. Some of the seasonings were a little crispy. The Montreal chicken spice. There was pesto and parm on that there chicken. And the rice, I made too much rice, but we have leftovers for tomorrow. Just fry up an egg, throw it on the rice. Yum yum. I'm back down here to grab the iPad. I gotta keep working on that coloring book. I didn't work on it at all on the weekend, and I just didn't have time. But today's the day. I'm in my cozy little couch corner. Beautiful. I've been joined by a precious little baby. Well, are the viewers stinky or not stinky? Stinky. Aww. I'm thinking these two. Butterfly could be cute. I don't know what size I want. I probably have more than enough. Oh my god, but carrots. Carrots go with the bunny.